Guys. Hi, y'all. I always have to turn this stupid thing on. Okay, so hi, guys. I hope you guys are doing well. I'm going to be coming on to do live questions in about an hour. I have to get my face ready. Like, I'm not even ready. Like, I've been busy all morning, and I have a pimple. Just ignore my pimples. God. Yeah, I wanted to talk about the channel. And maybe if you guys are on, if you're down for it, to come live and just put your 2 cents in. But if you don't catch this live, then you can put your 2 cents in underneath this, the comments here. Oh my God, look at this. What is going on? I'm so stressed. Okay. Um, and I guess it kind of will have a story time for you guys because, like, the craziest shit has been happening, but like not too crazy, but like a little crazy. It's been a little crazy. So for as far as the channel is concerned, I did. If you haven't noticed already, like the old videos from lives and generals are all wiped off of my channel. The only videos that I left up are some celebrity readings. I did leave up cold cases, missing people, things that I really feel like should have stayed up, due to the fact that, maybe those energies will help people. Like maybe those videos will, give people some peace because, there's a lot of missing people, murdered, unsolved crimes in this world today, which is weird because it's like, yeah, it's so annoying me. We live in a world where that shouldn't even be a thing anymore. So, but it still is, as we know. Um, so like the biggest thing with the channel right now is like kind of revamping it to fit to me and my family tribe, okay? And you guys are my family tribe, okay? So whether you're new on this channel, whether you just subscribed, whatever, you are part of the fam, you're part of the tribe, so welcome. um I'm going to be putting more videos on um just like spiritual well-being, okay? Right, because I just feel like that's kind of the journey. Hi, that's kind of the journey I'm on. And I feel like I want you guys to be a part of that. And I want you guys to be able to have techniques and things to help you guys heal. I know that the readings can help you guys heal if you're using them correctly. I know that readings are something that can heal. So I'm trying to go more that direction. And obviously, I want to get back into doing murder mysteries, cold cases, that kind of work. I feel like my energy has cleared enough. Um, so I'm ready to do it. And I haven't done it in a long time. And I feel like it's just time to gear back towards that way. Of course, I will do the generals every now and then. I will do like who's coming towards you for the month. I don't think I'll do it every 2 weeks. I'll just be doing it for the month. So if that is something you're into, I will still put the general signs for Aries all the way down to Pisces, okay? But other than that, I think that's how we're going to start. It's going to be a revamp, it's going to be new. I do apologize for everybody who had videos that had like to go look at the old videos, but it was just time to clean it. I had like thousands of videos up that just it and honestly I feel like it makes the channel feel lighter. Like I feel like the channel's cleaner, it's not all chaotic. You can find those big videos that really were important. So yeah, of course we still have the celebrity readings up. If you haven't seen, I do recommend go check out those videos if you haven't seen the left eye video. I even found an R. Kelly video. I even found an R. Kelly video, you guys. I found a Diddy video. I did delete the Diddy video just based on the fact that, but I listened to it and it was like, oh, it was really good. It was really good. But I might post it back up. I just kind of like want to think that one through. But other than that, yeah, I'm excited for this new fresh energy that's coming on the channel, and I hope you guys are too. And I love you guys. Thank you for everyone who still supports me. I would not be who I am today without you guys, and I hope you guys understand that and know that. Like, I really do appreciate and love all my subscribers, because you guys are amazing. And if you are new, that includes you. Welcome to the channel. But yeah, so that's that about the channel. Now I want to talk to you guys about something that has recently happened that's kind of crazy, but I'm going to talk to you. So I have recently developed a stalker. Now, it's not from the channel, so you can't say like, okay, this is from the channel. This is from like me moving to a new place, and like I was just being my normal self, and yeah, I developed a stalker. So there will be times that for the protection of myself, that I will not be disclosing information as far as like about me on the channel. So like when people ask, well, where are you from, what, you know, that's fine. I will put videos up telling you guys who I am if that is like what you guys want. But if you haven't been on the channel and you're new, just stick around in the lives. You will know who I am by the lives. But just for my protection, I think it's good that I have some sense of privacy in my life. Like, uh, I do take the stalker thing serious, because like, you know, it's only been 4 days and I've seen this person like for 4 days straight. And it's just like, I don't want, and I'm not saying that you guys would do this or you guys are a part of this, but I just don't want my privacy, my my family, my friends. I don't want something to happen to me because I'm careless on YouTube, okay? Um I'm just a very open person, and like, so it's something that I'm definitely gonna learn. I recommend the same for anyone that has a channel, or anyone who like is living life. You just gotta be safe. There are some crazy people. But anyways, so story time. I'm gonna make this short. So the guy, the first day I actually moved in this city, the guy stopped me and asked me for a ride. And I decided to take the ride because I was just going to the park. You know, I was getting ready to do a live, and there was two guys following me behind me. Okay, I don't know, this neighborhood that I live in is not like, it's not like dangerous, but it's not safe either. But like, where are you really safe? But anyway, so I did get a ride. I got his phone number. I was, you know, he gave me dad vibes, not ooh, I'm a creeper vibes, okay, which you know, looking back, oh my god, that's a pretty bird. Looking back at it, like, of course he wouldn't give me creeper vibes, like, you know. But anyways, the last couple days, something in my gut, I just said yesterday, I'm like, I don't know what's wrong with me, but something in my gut, like, I feel like something's wrong, you know, like something is really going on, you know. And it turns out, yeah, the guy has been stalking me. So the first day, like I said, he gave me a ride to the park. I thought in my head, like, okay, I'm never gonna see this person again. Like, no big deal. Like, he was an older gentleman. Like, I'm not gonna harp on that, you know. But like, did give him my number. In the conversation, in the text, he asked me to send him a picture, and he kept calling me baby, and I wasn't like responding, so I kind of just was like, oh my god, this is getting a little creepy, this guy's a little weird. uh so I told him I don't send pictures, and I didn't say anything else past that, because I don't really know the guy. Like, I don't know him. I don't know him. No harm, no foul. um so I just blocked the number, you know, thinking like, okay, that's the end of that situation. Now, I do like to walk. As you guys know, like if you on my channel, you know I like to go to the parks. You know that I love being outside, okay? That's just who I am, okay? Um, but I noticed that he was one day I was walking to the park, the same park, this park. This is the park I always go to, okay? Um, when it's like near my house. I have one park that's near my work where the lake is, and then I have this park. Um, so like he pulled up behind me and he acted like he did not. What's weird is he was like clear across the street, and I like am very vigilant about, because like I don't want to get hit. I've almost been hit like before walking in neighborhoods, so like I try to like be aware of the cars around. And the thing is, he was in a whole different truck, and he drove up by me, and he's like acted like he did not know who I was at first, and then he acted like he didn't like just dash across the intersection to get to where I was. So like it was very creepy. It was very like and at first I just think I was so busy thinking about other things that he offered me a ride, and I was like, no, I don't need a ride. Like, no. Like, you're good. And he's like, oh, I thought you were so for meeting someone one time, you know how you don't remember like the little details about them? Like, I barely remember the guy's name. I barely remember his name. I only know his name because it's on his signature on his phone. Okay, so like, I wouldn't even have remembered who he was, to be honest. Um, Not the same for him. He remembers my name. He knows that I work at a school. He knows these little details that I told him, and I'm like, holy shit, right? Like I told this guy where I worked. And now I'm telling this guy, like, now that he's driving around in the same my neighborhood, like he clearly knows that I walk to work, like that I walk to the park, hence why he was there behind me and stopped me. Um, so that was one day, and honestly, I'm gonna be honest with you guys. At first, I brushed it off. I was like, I think I called one of my friends. I did call one of my friends, and I'm like, I'm in the store. Actually, I wasn't going to the park. I was going to the store, and I'm like, oh my god, like this guy, I just saw him, and he was offering me a ride, and I'm like, thinking to myself, like, that's really creepy. Like, and my friend was like, yeah, like, ew, what is that guy doing? Like, why is he doing that? Like, what's going on? Like, we both thought it was really odd. And I was like, yeah, what a creep. So kind of moved past it and started talking about other things because, I got a life. Um, but last night I was driving, I was walking from work. So I live 30 minutes from work. So sometimes I like to walk because it's nice outside right now. Um, and so I get off at like 8:30 p.m. Um, and it's dark by then. So, I have like a flashlight and I have like all my stuff. I have my pepper spray, like I'm good, in that department. Um, but I noticed, so the first truck that he drove in was a white truck. The second truck was silver. Last night, the third time I saw him, he literally was driving. He drove past me 3 times in the same truck. Once he stopped in front of me, and I could see like a car behind him, and they honked their horn because he was just in his truck staring at me. Like, and I was walking home. So, like, I just, like, all day, for the last 2 days, I had this, like, nervous gut feeling. Like, oh my God, something is going on with me. I don't know what's wrong with my body. And my intuition has a way of like, my guides have a way of trying to get my attention. Like if I'm in danger, like they're going to be like, hello, hello. I realized that it was his truck when I got closer to him, and like could see his little, his silhouette in the window. And I'm like, I stopped what I stopped walking, and I instantly like grabbed onto my pepper spray, grabbed my phone out, called one of my friends, and I was like, just stay on the phone with me until I make it home. I'm like 5 minutes away from my house. And then I get home and I'm like, okay, I'm on the phone with my friend, and I'm like, this is creeping me out now. Like, officially, like, this is someone I never thought I would see ever again, And I'm just like, am I crazy? Like, am I insane? Is this real right now? And, my friend was like, listen, no, this is real. You need to start taking pictures of his trucks, start reporting this stuff right away. She's like, you need to be safe, okay? This is not normal what is happening to you. And I like, and it's just like all of a sudden everything started unraveling. Like, I went into my phone and like saw that, okay, so like because I blocked his number, the calls weren't going through. I looked at my call log. So what was weird is the last couple days I've been getting called at the 6:30 in the morning. Same time, 6:30 in the morning. I answer, it's a private number, they just hang up. And then one time they called at 12:48 a.m., which, by the way, at 12 in the morning, I'm not up, so it's like, don't call me. But like, even if I'm up, I'm not going to answer the phone at 12 a.m. Like, I'm not doing anything at 12 a.m. I just noticed that I had a bunch of private calls in my call log, like a lot. And I noticed the times were around the same exact time. And so I screenshotted them and I told my friend, I'm like, oh my God, like, he has been calling me this whole time. But because I blocked him, I didn't know. But it's in my call log that it's blocked, but it can't get through. And she's like, yeah, dude, that guy's a stalker. I ended up last night, I did call the police, okay? Did everything that I was supposed to do as far as I like could do. And like, what creeps me out is look the guy up, and I looked and found his Facebook. He doesn't even live in this town, okay? He lives in a town nearby, but he lives in a different town. And then on top of that, like, the police told me that this guy has done this to females before, that they have had issues with him before. So yeah, that's my that's my week. The week isn't even over yet, and this is what. So what's really kind of fucked up about everything is that there's nothing you can do about a stalker until they really start messing with you. And like, now that the police are aware, they said they will be checking up on me. Went over like a bunch of stuff, and I now do, honestly, I feel a lot safer than I did, because I was not aware that I was being stalked until like I realized, like, okay, yeah, I've seen him for too many days in a row, and this is a total stranger. He remembers small details about me that I personally don't remember anything we talked about. Like, I know it was just the general, like, something I would just say to anyone because I'm moving here and I'm new in this, so yeah, definitely strange situation. And gonna definitely be safe, you guys. But I just want to let you guys know, just be careful out here. Be careful the information that you share with people. Like, even if it's just you being yourself, you're never just safe to be yourself around anyone. Like, and it sucks that the world's like this, but this is how it is. So if you guys don't see me on the channel as much, just know I will keep posting in the comments, okay, let you guys know that I'm alive. I won't do that to you guys, but if there's a while where I'm quiet, you probably know why. Just and it would honestly just be for safety reasons, like my privacy. Because I don't know how much the guy actually knows. Like, I don't know if he knows where I live. I'm pretty sure he does by now. Like, but it's probably enough, just enough for me. Um, I do still have his number blocked, but I was told that's okay because that's the part, like the police officer said, is the part where that it really starts affecting you is if you start, it starts breaking you down, and that's what they want you to do. They want you to feel like violated pretty much, so that way you feel weaker, or you in subconsciously aren't aware of it. So I'm gonna live my life like regular, basically what the police officer said. Just be vigilant. Because there's nothing else I could do. But yeah, so that's kind of what I've been going through this week. And other than that, like, work is great. Everything at work is good. The kids are good. Family's good, as far as I know. I have a lot of families, so I can't keep up with everybody. But I just wanted to share with you guys the direction that this channel's going, and I really hope that you guys like it. Also, if you have any suggestions for videos, I'm gonna put a community post up. I'm gonna just label it, please let me know your suggestions, whether this is cold cases, whether it's like pick a card readings, because I do want to revamp my pick a card readings. Like, I want to put new ones up. So if that is something you're into, like, you can give me some questions to ask that you guys really want to know. You guys can tell me any of the unsolved cases you guys want me to look in, whether it's missing persons, murdered, whatever. Put your suggestions up. Celebrity readings, I'm going back to doing celebrity readings. Going to put some more of those up. I do have a Selena Gomez reading up, but I'm going to do another one, based on like everything that is going on with her. Hey, Galactic, good morning. But yeah, like, make sure if you have a suggestion for a video, if it's like a murder mystery video, please, if you can, it would be helpful if you emailed me information about it. Not too much, don't give me too much information, because you guys know I do not like knowing everything, but give me enough information that I can kind of channel, whether it's that person's sun sign or their birthday. That always helps me tremendously, so I'm not just like going in with no clue who the fuck I'm rooting for. But sometimes I can just do it straight, without knowing anything. So, if you have names are the best way to go, okay? But yeah, any new suggestions, like I said, any suggestions for pick a cards. I will do the Who's Coming Towards You monthly. I think I'm gonna put one out today, and we're gonna start putting videos out. I'm gonna start going back to doing my videos every day. Like, it's important to me. Also, Galactic, I have it to email you because I gotta get that. I gotta get with that girl. I still have to do that. So I need to email you today, actually, Galactic. Now that I actually have some time. Hey, my traveling gypsy. Now that I actually have some time to do stuff, like, I didn't have very much time to do stuff, you guys, on the channel. So I feel like I feel like my guides are pushing me more towards my channel for some reason, and it's like, okay, this is the way we're going. I've been a workaholic. Like, I've been working my ass off. And it's not that it's bad to work, but sometimes if your guides and your body and your, like, things are telling me, like, okay, this is where you need to focus, girl. This is where you're needed. So, definitely I still have both my jobs, but I'm cutting my hours, where one I'm working 4 hours The other one I'm working 4 hours too. That's 8 hours a day. Uh, but also just it's a lot to just be working all the time and not have any life. You know what I mean? Like, so for my mental health, I'm going to try my hardest to not get into, and really what it is like once I have a goal, I'm just like, I need to do that. Like, that's my goal. Nobody's gonna make me think differently, but my body, like I said, I had a gut feeling. I've had a gut feeling for the last 2 days, other than the stalker. It calmed down a lot. Like, but like I always say, I listen to my body, because my body is my my gift, you know. Like, and me making those decisions, I do feel so much better than I did. Like, so much better than I did. Other than the stalker thing, I don't think there's much control with that I have, other than I need to keep living my life, and I need to not let someone break me down that's trying to break me down. But like I said, you guys can understand, I did take the videos down, clean up my YouTube. So go check out some of those old, readings, um, because they're pretty good. They're pretty good. I've rewatched some of them and I'm like, oh, this is why. But yeah, we're gonna get back to revamping, redoing the channel. Thank you guys for the 5 likes. So today, the goal is, the video that is being put out today is going to be the generals for all signs of who's coming towards you. I want to do this weekend, I would like to do a pick a card series. So I'm really looking at that right now. And other than that, of course, we're going to, hi, John. Of course, we're going to do the, lives. So today I will be doing a live where you can ask questions. I will be doing, and look, you guys, this is how I'm going to do it. I will be giving out free messages on those lives for people, not questions, messages, okay? Because that's what I'm here for. We're going to go back to the basics, where I do give you messages. So also check out my community board. I've been putting nightly messages that I've been getting. I put a couple of messages on there. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to try to do that every night. Just basically whatever my guides, or whatever your guides, or whoever's guides, whatever I'm channeling, whatever I'm picking up on, okay? And I hope that helps a lot of people. Rather than doing generals, I don't mind the who's coming towards you, but for other generals, I'm not doing, because I feel like it gives people false hope. And I just don't want people to use my channel as a coping mechanism for something that's not really going on in their life. I really want to help people. So I still recommend doing the membership, doing the questions, buying questions. If there's something you really need for your personal life situation or clarity you're needing, it's important to pay that $10 one time and get a reading that way, then count on the generals, okay? Like, that is my opinion as a reader. I, can pick up a billion different stories from channeling a general reading. And so I don't want people to think, okay, these generals are set in stone. Like, it's not it, okay? That's not what they're there for. And it's not gonna apply to everyone. You really have to have discernment with generals, and that's why I kind of don't like them. Why would I put something out there for you guys and say, this might apply to your life? No. I want to be able to help you guys the best I can. Now, since I just moved, the jars I got the supplies, but let me tell you guys what happened. The jars, they broke. Okay, and when I say broke, they didn't like break. They broke all different ways. And I'm really not gonna sell those. I had to throw them out, so that's just a waste of my money. I know, a waste of your guys' money. I only had 3 orders to fill. I know Galactic didn't receive hers because the woman that I was living with, me and her had a falling out, and so she actually just took it when they sent it back to the house. So I decided I'm not going to go back into that situation and deal with that shit. So what I did is what I'm doing is working with the girl, and she and me are going to get together on the weekend. We're going to bless the jars at her place. She's going to send the jars out from her carrier because her carrier and her have a good relationship, and he, like, she makes him cakes and stuff. So she lives in a small town, but it's a little bit better. I feel like the energy is better too coming from her. But also, like I said, me and her will be doing it together. Does that mean I have to get in business with someone else? A little bit. It's going to be a process of me and her, but she's a real sweetheart, and she's fine with doing it because it gets her name out there. So when you get your packages, you're going to see her name and you're going to see a sticker of mine. Does still from me. It is still from me. Like I said, I found her and I did a reading with her, and I trust her, and she does my Reiki healing. So she's an amazing person. She thinks I'm more powerful than her, so I feel like she thinks that this is going to be a good thing. And I do feel like it's a good thing. I feel like it's always good to help each other with our spiritual movement. And this is one spiritual movement that I was really adamant about starting is the jars, because yeah, that's important to me. So and the candles. So yeah, with us combined, we should be able to have a really good business running, and everybody should be able to get their packages without any bad energy coming in between them. God, I don't know what's going on. But yeah. Yeah, I mean, it is, you're right, Gypsy. It is for entertainment, but let me tell you, let me tell you, girl, I've seen people really take these readings to their soul, okay? And I've seen them be in my messages and my emails, and I have seen them get mad at me because of a general reading. I've seen them be hurt because of a fucking general reading. And that's someone who's using the tarot, the readings, psychic readings, in a not very healthy way, I will say. And when people get like that, it's really hard as a reader to be like, nope, you're not doing this right. You're not doing what you're supposed to. But I mean, many times I have to, and I will continue always doing that, because to me, this is, you know, it's easily to abuse a really good thing. It's easy to abuse a really good thing. I'll say that again. And I'm not here for people to do that. I'm not here to give you the answers to all your problems. You still have to be willing to make choices, and you're still going to have to be willing to heal and adapt and grow and act accordingly, and all that. That is in your power, and that I'm here to show you your power and your ability and your options along the way, so you don't limit yourself. That is my job. So anything beyond that, I'm not here. I'm not here for it. So as long as, and I, I like, and I appreciate your guys' feedback. Don't get me wrong. Whether it's negative, whether it's positive, I appreciate the feedback. Why? Because it tells me how you guys are interpreting my readings and how my readings are making you feel. It helps me know if they're helping you, if they're not. And most, I really feel like most of the time my readings really do help people. So, and that's my intention, you know. So we're going to keep letting those intentions grow in that positive way, because that's just who I am. That's just who I am. And so, good. Thank you. I'm happy. Yeah, circumstances do change. Yeah, like, but we're all in it together. Like I said, I'm going to put that post up in the community board. If there's videos that you guys really want to know about, if there's, you know, like if you want to talk about my spiritual gifts and you want to know, if you have a question about something regarding me, put that up on that community board, underneath the comments there, because it helps a lot. Do you have Discord? No, I don't have Discord. You know, I know. I thought about doing Patreon. I don't want to do Patreon. But I thought about doing something to help my channel grow. My channel's been growing. In case you guys didn't know, I made 75 subscribers just this last 2 months. And I haven't been on consistently, so that it's pretty good considering I haven't been on consistently. Like right now, what are we at? I forgot my count. 2070? 2070? No, 170 to 21. I think 2170. I think. I'm not sure. That's horrible. I don't even know my subscribe count. But it does help to bring more people in. Oh, and I appreciate you guys for sharing me on your Discords. I think that helps bring people in that are actually interested in my readings in the right way. That's the goal, is getting people to be about my readings in the right way, you know. YouTube's been a great platform. I have met and I still have the same family tribe that I've always had. So as far as going out on other socials, I think I'm going to give that one time. And I know, and look, I started a TikTok, and then TikTok has all these issues. And it's so funny because it's like, as soon as I started a TikTok, they want to shut it down, you know? So, you know, yeah, that's good. I saved. Yeah, that is true, Galactic. Well, the good news is, like I said, we are going towards a new energy. I feel like I don't know how you guys feel if you connect to the channel. Doesn't it feel a little more free? Feels a little more cleaner. It feels a little more new energy up in that. Okay? We got rid of all those old videos. I felt so good. And honestly, it was something that was needing to happen, so I'm excited. Hi, River. How are you, sweetie? But yeah, okay, so I gotta go. You're on a walk? Yeah. Girl, I'm on a walk every day. Oh, I appreciate you guys for sure. Okay, so I'm gonna go. I gotta do my makeup and my hair. We got a recital tonight. A little one, but we got a recital. So I gotta look a little bit presentable, you guys. But I will come back on before I will have time, and I'll do an hour live with you guys for questions. So I hope to see you guys then. But yeah, I'm gonna go get ready, and you know, I hope everybody have a good day, everybody. Um, but yeah, if you guys want to know the stalker story, it's somewhere in this live that I gave a little more details about that. Um, so if you guys want to watch this live all over again, I went over like the YouTube changes that I made. So other than that, I have nothing else to share. If you guys have any questions, like I said, please leave all your suggestions on that community board. I'm going to post it up right now, right after this. And I really would love your guys' feedbacks for ideals because, like, you guys are my viewers and I want to do what really helps you guys. You should return to your choir. I love to sing. That's what I live for. I love karaoke. All right. I love you guys so much and I hope you guys have a great day. And I'll see you guys in a little bit. Bye.